Alright, we're ready. Without further ado, let's play Doki Doki Literature Club. Yay! Alright. So this is definitely this is a novel horror game. But no spoilers in the game. Enter your name. Dolly Pie, I'll say. Oh, Dolly Chan. I think I remember I did say Dolly Chan, right? A long time ago. Even though I finished it without recording, so Dolly Pie. Let's put that on there. Dolly Pie. That's like senpai. Hey! See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase me after me like this, I'm almost feel better off running away. However, I must sign idle in front of the crosswalk unless they already catch up to me. I overslept again. Oh, I caught you this time. Oh. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Said like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Dolly Pie. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay, I can just save this. Oh, it auto-saves itself. Alright, cool. He. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets and become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dolly Pie, have you decided to join a club? Decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Tell me you want to join the club this year. Do I? Sure, possible that I did. One of our main conversation where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now. But I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me that you try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. School day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of the motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I had no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom where I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Well, I get you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited a title, vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hee hee hee. Don't make promises you can't keep up. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of the airhead, or if she is cunning as planned all of this out. Let along sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Dolly Pie. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. Full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. A girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear and turn back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica is that right? Alright, let me just check on something. Alright, I'm back. Just checking. That's right. It's great to meet you. Great to see you again, Dolly Pie. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we are in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Was Yuri the smartest? You just said that, never mind. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me is generally feels a little. You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Dolly Pie. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. But how about I make some tea as well? The girls had a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Nasuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Nasuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Nasuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Nasuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I have no idea you were so good at baking, Nasuki. Well, you know. Sorry, hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sarah talks with her mouth full, and Ari managed to get ice in her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers and looking for the best angle to take a bite. Nasuki's quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. Finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Nasuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not. But you were about to. You're trying to give us a surprise. What the frick? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made him for you or anything. How far you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, dummy. Alright. Get on Nasuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. He returns to the table, carry a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, a dozen hot copy of tea helps you enjoy a good book. I guess. He. Don't let yourself be intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raised an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the Logical Club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I practically dragged her by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. But make sure you'll feel right at home, okay? As the president of the Leisure Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of, or any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ah, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the public seat and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of the new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Daipai, what kind of things do you like to read? Ooh, I read the Bible. Well, personal. Well, I got like some books. I got like history books I love to learn, but I haven't read books. All I'm reading is the Bible. That's all. Well, considering how little I read these past years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Misuki head sudden perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of the reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? Spoke about thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reversed when timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've been playing a lot of horror games lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that can relate to the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Hate horror. That's what I'm playing right now. Oh, what's that? Well, Misuki eyed start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. Usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Misuki? What? What gives you the idea? There's a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. give that back. Fine, fine. Hee hee hee. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts a hand upon her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that was oppressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like him. I'm not a very confident writer yet. Understood how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. Sorry, my dog's barking. Anyways, now we have a new member. I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dolly Pie? Monika smiles warmly at me once. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back at the original topic of me joining the club. I've abundantly come forth that what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Zuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never have made any decision. I still had other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Sorry, Pie. You all are defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make clear-headed decision when it's like this? What if poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join a literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, joining up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for the moment. If you really just came here for the If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes this official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Alright, let me save this again. That's the case. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring them to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Alright, bye. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Dolly Pie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home? Do you want to walk home together? That's right. That's right. Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With the two of us depart the club room and make our way home, the whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after a school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I'll just need to make the most circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. With something good might happen, and whoever likes your poem the most. Let's say... Perfect. I can just do all these. Hi again, Dolly Pie. Got to see if you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so someone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dolly Pie. No problem. I presented too overwhelming on commitment for you. Like you dive head first into the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. Sarah told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan just to come here or hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you surely have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Totally defeated, Natsuki plopped back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dolly Pie always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? He. You're really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dolly Pie can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh. Yuri's scene brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, we'll make any It won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Wait, well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I pick a book that I brought you might enjoy. The short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is how a girl accidentally being so cute. She even pick out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. Look forward to hear what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Terry and Monica had the cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rumbling around in the closet. What was it? Oh. I'm just making sure. Running around the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. So I'm down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. But I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Huh. Well, we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the literature club sounds too dense and intelligible. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Yeah, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place like it's a literature event. It's like more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's talking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberated like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Oh, guess we could. Cupcakes. Ha ha ha. Good thinking. Misuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Misuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. At the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and making them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what would like to see the world through her eyes. Wow! Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have napping club? Oh, I'm talking. You're staying up late, aren't you? And that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's why I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You still overslept every day, aren't you? Yeah. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Please give me the benefit of a doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glanced around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly rushing this morning. Look at your hair. Stick out all around here. Ah! Got my fingertips around the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it now. But you need a brush for this. You need a brush for this. My hair, it's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. This isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain in your collar. Right here. Try to wipe out the stains with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why don't you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Dang. Yeah? That's super mean. Alright. But you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I'm just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happier we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why this one so hard to close? So close. I struggled to fully close the button near their chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it in. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, my boob's getting bigger, right? Bigger again. Don't say that loud. Anyway, you look better now, so... Why does it feel so strange seeing Sayori's button up like this? Like that. But it's so stuffy. Not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arm out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned again, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying like that is a good thing? Because if I have a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little early. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. The deal. Hee. Guess we're really better at taking care of each other other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You doing it again, Sayori? I was just joking that time. And it's possible to tell with you sometimes. Alright, okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share our poems we wrote now?" Yay! Doipai, can't wait to read yours. Oh, it's randomized. Yeah, same. Fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Didn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Oh no, that's everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poem. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her in a composition notebook. I can't really see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. And Nosuke Yuri recently comply as well, reading into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, who should I show my poem first? Itty meeny miny mo wood. Itty meeny miny mo I don't know what to go. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Daipai. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I had to. Ha. Don't worry, Dolly Pie. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Some sort of barrier we all will all learn and to get past soon. That's true. Alright, let me check on something. Alright, I'm back. Alright, just checking. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayuri will like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Huh. Hmm. Oh, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even though you've showed in different ways and end up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poems. You sure you're not reading it? You sure you're not reading into it too much? Ah ha ha ha. I could be. Oh gosh, could be. I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can feel that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you should be afraid. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It would take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I would love to see you try new things. That's the way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty competent for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Could have been me, seeing the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind. I real blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late for my retinas. Already scorched with the permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very free-form. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ha ha ha. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. With a form out loud, it can be really powerful. What was this inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica. Here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a special point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot too long, you just get a big dark puddle in the ink. Well, that's kind of true. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna do a sucky. Sorry. They made that joke. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I'll need to show you mine. It's not like you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's all, but that's about it. Yeah. Told you there you weren't gonna like it. Like it? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks the Rome to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style would make your message any less valid. Yeah, yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about the simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. Let's bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'll go Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. And it passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. It's fine. Show me. It's okay It's okay. Forgot to start speaking. Fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. It's your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that's been several minutes that we haven't even gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What you were saying? Right, just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learning to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they tried to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is complete gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Usuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Should be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Nasuki. Do you mind if I read your poems? Please do. Love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under a light. The pendiles of my hair benefit the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the rest of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens, I flicker back. Light flickers, I flicker back. I'm so sorry I have such terrible handwriting. I know. I just read it. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. But I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Wasn't it? It wasn't too short. Usually like longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Boo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Dolly Pie. Really? I must have totally missed a point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to the ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, this makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Whew! Man, that's a lot of words I read. Hurts my throat for that. Golly. Alright, anyways, Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Dolly Pie. Eh? I love it. I don't know you're such a good writer. Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Actually, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah ha ha ha. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it? Because I wrote it. I'm sure that's a part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Dolly Pie. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the cheek. Kiss her chest. So weird, Sayori. Hee. Really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? And it's like I said before, Dolly Pie. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah? I want to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, I can't even freaking say my words. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of my bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I would have slept forever. But I'm not mad. Oh, frick, I didn't read it. Oh, fuck. Oh, what was the poem? There's something at the bottom. Oh, gosh, darn it. What was it? Ah, it's too late. It's too late, I don't care. Theory. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Forgot to do it last night. And at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. Bet to skip breakfast. Oh, she's not wrong. I get all cranky. Guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehehehe. This was so much fun. Monaco's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. But I guess I'll look forward to it. Whew. Guess that's everyone. Guess over to the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. If they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can't stand up for theirs. It's a lyrical club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. They read in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Nasuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? You say something? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, that's some Dexter crap. When Dexter read his mind, and James Doki be like, "What was that, Morgan?" I don't know. I don't know why I did my impression like that. Sorry. Nasuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? You clearly felt the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? I mean, you have to try to have that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Do I have a couple suggestions? If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So Yuri like it. Dolly probably did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dolly probably liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Suki suddenly stands up. Oh. Didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Ooh. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. You're just jealous that Dolly Pie appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make anything I do overly cutesy. Ooh? Is everyone's okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one. Those boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Dolly Pie started showing up. Nasuki. Oh. That's Nasuki, that's your... Okay. Nasuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Dolly Pie, you're just trying to make me look bad. Not true. You started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have figured it out. I'll be explain that to her, Dolly Pie. Wait. There's a reason that we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessary to limit yourself, it's also a waste. Never said that, right, Dolly Pie? Well, how do I drag into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Of course, that's gonna be Yumi Yori. Suki. Suki glares at me, dying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Say Yuri? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can two of you all keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Doki. Well, that's our problem. This isn't about her. I agree. So fair to others for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, at least Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's the maturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly like nobody likes. Stop! Misuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Friends are wonderful people. I love them because of the differences. Misuki poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing. They paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why we're fighting? Because, well, also, Suki cute. There's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. They get beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Misuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why you say Yuri's the vice president, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come as good a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. But I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As vice president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ha 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 ha. Nah. It's not like I can't blame you. Wasn't able to say anything either. Uh-oh. My stream. Well, guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be a hairhead, but sometimes really suspicious as she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I said it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Alright, bye. What about you? Yeah, said the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Think of myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Doki Pie, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee hee hee. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I see them fight like that. The problem is they're both wonderful people. You don't You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Well, I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Dolly Pie. No, I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's hee. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this.